Hey there, my quilty friends. I'm swiping things away from my phone. It's Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches. Please let me know if you can see me, if you can hear me. Weird things happening on my phone today. So yes, let me know if everything's working the way it's supposed to. Hi, it's Jen from the Little Shop of Stitches, and you would expect nothing less than weird things from a Little Shop Live. But I'm also super duper excited to share with you this fabric collection. But first, let's figure out if everything is working the way it's supposed to today. Miss Lori, good to see you. Melissa and Sue Ellen. We've got Sue Ellen squared today. Judy, hello. Miss Gloria is on here. Thank you, my friends. Miss Lila is joining us today as well. The app is working the way it is supposed to. The other platforms are thinking really hard. Jeannie, good to see you. Miss Pam, hello. I think everything is working the way it is supposed to. So, little story. I knew this was coming. I did not get a tracking number with this, however, so it surprised me when it arrived yesterday afternoon, and I was so excited. That I checked it in ASAP. Typically during the end of the day, it was right about 5:30, I think, yesterday my time. So I was supposed to be making dinner. And instead, I was checking in fabric because I was so excited to see this land at Little Shop Central. So this is Gypsy from In the Beginning. This is the Sewposium exclusive fabric for this year, and this is the one that we have been waiting not so patiently because it was supposed to arrive on June 1st. It's a little late, but better late than never. So I think you're going to absolutely love it. So when I checked this in yesterday, there's going to be a couple more Jen stories, by the way. When I checked this in yesterday, those of you who had it on your wait list, remember, I keep telling you, check your app for that coming soon section and put your name on the wait list. It does not cost you anything to put your name on the wait list. And then when it arrives, it just plops into your cart. And then you can decide if you want some more, because a lot of you did that. Or, you know what? Some of you just went ahead and paid the whole thing that landed in your cart. So I have been cutting already this morning. I know that that's what I'm going to do this afternoon, but I also know that you are absolutely going to love this. So let's go through all the things, and then we're going to take a look at Gypsy, designed by Karen Montgomery. If this is your first time shopping with the Little Shop of Stitches and you happen to be on Facebook right now, whether you're on with me live or whether you're catching the replay, go ahead and type the word register, REGISTER, down there in that little comment bubble. Follow the little link that it will give you to click on and confirm your account, because that is what qualifies you to shop today's live sale. Forgot to grab my water because you know that I'm going to need it today. That is what qualifies you to shop today's live sale. Now, if you are shopping on Instagram, if you're on that Little Shop app, if you're live on the Comment Sold web with me, you do not need to type register. That is only for our brand new Facebook friends. Let's talk a little bit about local pickup and shipping. The Little Shop of Stitches is an online quilt shop, but I do offer a local pickup option. For those of you in the Dayton, Ohio area, I will be at our Panera in Centerville this Friday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon with your bags of goodies. For my out-of-town friends, shipping is just $10 per week, unless your order is $120 or more, and then it ships for free. So, new announcement for everyone. This is the third of 3 lives. So I'm canceling my live for tomorrow. Between family things and this arriving, and there's a lot of it, there's just not enough hours in the day. So combining shipping this week for 3 Little Shop lives, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So out-of-town friends, I hold on to your piles of goodies until Friday morning and then put them all together in one box and send it off to the post office. If you already paid that $10 shipping fee earlier this week, the system is set to offer you free shipping if it's the second time you're placing an order within the same 48-hour period. Bunch of friends joining in to see us here today. Mr. Gary, good to see you. And Lori is asking, did one not arrive? So It has arrived. It did arrive. The little shop human made a slight error as she was so excited checking in, and I will get to that whole story at the very end. But the 10th one did arrive, and it plopped into carts this morning. I'll tell you the rest when we get towards the end. But Laura, you are the only person I think who realized that. So good for you. Let's see who is joining. The app is working, says Judy. I am excited for that. Miss Nikki, good to see you. Thank you, everybody, for the comments. And, oh, Anne's on here. She's making zucchini pineapple bread today. That sounds delicious. I'm going to step out of the way and show you the first of 2 panels. Now, in my recollection, so this is my 5th year being a Sewposium shop. So excited to be one of the Sewposium shops. This is my 5th year. And in my recollection, this is the first panel. I don't know if Karen Montgomery designed a panel before I arrived to Sewposium or not, but this is the first one in my memory. Now, the name of the line is called Gypsy. It's from In the Beginning. So Karen Montgomery and Jason Yenter put their minds together to make this come true. So this is a larger than normal panel. It's even larger than normal panel. It is approximately 44 inches square. So it's about 1.25 yards. It's extra large. You have some of those shirts? I do. Extra large. And this particular one has so many different colors in it. I've been staring at this all morning and looking to see how beautiful these blocks are. Look at that. So it already looks like a medallion, like a kaleidoscope. It's already framed out. Look how pretty that is. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. There are 9 blocks on the panel. This is the same one that is back behind me. And the colors are all there. So if you are more of the warm tone kind of person, or if you're more into the cool tones, the jewel tones, they're all here. And each one of these blocks, we've got to take a look at the other side. Let me turn it, because this one I can't get upside down. Let me turn it the other way. Look at that. In each one of these blocks in that medallion, you're featuring some florals, and then there's a couple of surprises. So some of them have little hearts. There are some butterflies in a few of them. Some of them have little diamonds. There's one that I saw, and I've lost it at the moment, but one of them has teeny tiny little butterflies. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh. And again, this is the first of 2. This is the first of 2 panels that come with this collection. This is In the Beginning. This is Gypsy. Now, I believe the story goes that this one was in Karen's head. This particular fabric collection was in Karen's head, and she tried to explain it to Jason, and Jason does the artwork. They really do make a wonderful, wonderful team. So this is the medallion. This is the panel with the black background. And you'll notice this cobalt blue that we kind of see on the outline and in between. We're going to see some more of that cobalt blue in some of the other pieces. But if you want one of these panels, now I'm going to say this out loud, and I may say it twice, and I'm going to slow myself down a little bit. I talk faster when I get really excited. If this fell into your cart already yesterday and you checked out, either yesterday, some of you checked out overnight, some of you checked out early this morning, you can look at your order history. This is in your Little Shop app, and I believe it is in that account button, one of those corners up there, the little circle that looks like a person's head. That is your account button, and you can look at your order history to see which ones of these you've already checked out with. You can always put it in your cart now and then check your order history again, or you can order more and more and more. So some of you I know are ordering yards and yards and yards and yards of it, and I know because it is exclusive, and we were waiting for it for a really long time, and it's finally here. It is like Christmas morning. If you want one of these panels and you're on Facebook, you're on Instagram, or you're live on the Comment Sold web with me, all you need to do, type the word sold, put a space, and then the letter A. Hit enter, and the system will put one of these panels into your shopping cart. If you want more than one, put a space and then a number, a 2 or 3, and then hit enter. And that way you don't have to fill out multiple comment bubbles for the same fabric. For those of you on the app, there is a buy bubble right up there above my head. Just hit that buy bubble, add to cart. That will do one of these panels. Do it again. That will do 2 for as many of these panels that you would like to have. So I'm going to set that down over there. I've already made a mess. I'm doing my Eleanor Burns things and just throwing things. I've already made a mess. Now, the second panel is same but different. And again, it is an extra large panel. It is approximately 44 inches square. And I meant to measure each one of these squares. Let me eyeball just a little bit. That's going to be probably 14 inches, about that, 14 inches square. So same but different in a different colorway. Let me see if I can get this up so you can see it. This is the white background. So take a look. Now we still have that cobalt blue kind of doing a little outline, a little frame out there, and a little bit in between. But each one, there's a butterfly. Each one of these blocks, these medallions, are different. And the more that I look at it, I was staring at it before I hit that live button. Look at that one. I thought to myself, for those who got the Vivid fabrics last year, the Vivid fabrics, so it was in 3 different colorways, you could absolutely mix and match. If you still have some from last year, take a look, because some of these just kind of have a different color palette. Take a look. Some have the pinks and the purples. There's a little purple heart. It's one of those things you remember, right? Those little kaleidoscopes that we used to play with as kids where the little beads would go through with the mirrors. That's exactly what this reminds me of, with the flowers and the butterflies. And I'm going to turn it upside down so that I can show you the other 3 that are on the bottom. So all of the colors are there. The jewel tones, the warmer, here's one with the warmer tones. There's one with the, look, this is the one with the little heart and the little ladybug. Do you see it right there? And there's a couple little stars going through. They're all different. Curious to know, as I show you this white one, which one do you like better? Do you like the medallions on the white background? Do you like the medallions on the black background? And it is absolutely okay to say both. It is absolutely okay. Okay, look at the middle of this one. Every time I look at this, I see something new. And yes, I am as excited as you are to see this. Look in the middle. Look at the middle. That is a little medallion of ladybugs. Isn't that cute? Oh my goodness. Panel. Extra large. It is approximately 44 inches square, and this is Sewposium exclusive fabric. If you want one of the white panels, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter B. Remember, if you want more than one, just put a space and then a number after that letter B. Barb's on here. She says she definitely likes both of them. Me too. Me too. All right, stripes. We know when we have Kara Montgomery that we have to have a border stripe. So let's take a look. There are 2 border stripes that go with the Gypsy collection. And this one really brings out that cobalt blue. Now, not only is it outlining up here on the panel, but there's cobalt blue in several of the the cooler colorways that we are seeing in there. So as I hold this up, let me hold up the whole bolt so that you can see there are going to be 4 repeats. So the repeat from here to here, and then there's another one up at the top, and on the other side of the fold, it's going to be exactly the same. So yes, it's great for actual borders on any kind of quilt project that you might want to make, but of course, we do love our Easy Stripe Table Runner. Would be perfect for that. I'm going to get this closer so that you can see the details. And one thing that I did notice on this particular collection, there's not as much of kind of the watercolory effect that oftentimes we will see with Jason Yenter fabrics. I think this one, Jason did the artwork for sure, but I think this one has a little more of a Karen influence to it. So take a look. We've got the florals and the butterflies. There are those sweet little ladybugs, and it's all on that cobalt blue background. Marilyn, good to see you, my friend. Sewposium exclusive fabric is here. Now this is sold by the yard. If you'd like a yard of the blue border stripe, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter C. If you want more than one, which oftentimes with the border stripes we do, you're gonna put a space and then a number, a 2 or 3, and then hit enter. Those of you on the app, buy, add to cart, will do 1 yard, do it again, that will do 2 for as many of the blue stripe as you would like to have. Putting that one down. Next, we have same but different in the white stripe. In the white stripe, this one has a very different look. Now the print is the same. The colorings of the flowers, I'm looking down there, the colorings of the flowers might be a little bit different, but we've got a white background, so it definitely gives it a little bit of a lighter feel. Let's get this one closer so that you can see the details. We've got the flowers, the sweet little butterflies, and then of course our ladybug friends going all the way around, and it's just, it's summery, it is happy, and it's here. Those 3 things put together are fantastic. Lori says it's upside down. You know what? It might be. Does that look better? It does look better, doesn't it? Because the butterfly was upside down. Thank you, Lori. Yes, the butterfly was upside down. I wasn't even, although this one's flying upside down. I wonder if you could put, you take care of your butterflies when you get yours home. If you'd like a yard of the white border stripe, this is Gypsy. This is the Sewposium exclusive fabric. Comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter D. Good eye, Miss Lori. Good eye. Now, I'm going to change the bubble up above my head. The next one is the one that if you get some of it, I'm going to encourage you to get at least 2. Now, no one has asked me yet today. I believe Karen has patterns still in the works because she was also waiting for her delivery of fabrics to kind of finish things up. This is one that you're going to want to get probably at least 2 yards. And the reason that I say that is that I believe there is some quarter square triangles to be made that kind of look like a very simplistic version of a stack and whack. So I'm actually going to unroll this. I'm going to remove my Peggy Post-it note. I normally don't do this on Little Shop Lives because it kind of makes it a little harder for me, but I'm going to unroll this partly because, again, I am just as excited as you are about this coming in. So I wanted to hold it like this. So it's called the clamshell print. And I want you to look, you're going to help me test it here. So I want you to look at the edge of the fabric. And I think I just answered my own question because I'm looking at the back. So what am I looking for? Well, I'm looking to see if it's the same on both sides. And I think the answer is yes, I think. And we are testing this live together, my friends. We are testing it live. And the part of the reason that I'm doing that is that 2 years ago, I think it was 2 years ago, Karen made one of her Sewposium fabrics that was a stripe that was completely different from edge to edge. So this one, I believe, in glancing at it and looking at all of the different clamshells and the shapes, I believe it is different from here to here, and on the other side it is the same. But that being said, you're going to see some things made with this, and like I said, you're going to make some quarter square triangles and bring it back together. This is going to be the one that you want to play with. You're going to want to have a little bit of extra so that you can play. And I know that Karen will be doing. So Karen has moved, I believe, her Sunday Night Lives to her YouTube channel because, you know, sometimes Facebook gets fussy and they take down our videos when we don't want them to. So I promise you, she's going to be talking about this one a lot. This one is just fantastic. And look at all of the fun motifs that are in here and all of the fun colors, the flowers, This right here, this reminds me of grapes. I don't know why. The flowers, the grapes, we've got stars on here. The butterflies come back. I have not looked to see. Again, every time I look at it, I see something different. I don't think I see a ladybug, but you know what? Maybe it's there and I'm just not looking at it. So if you would like a yard of the clamshells, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter E. Remember, if you want more than one, which you probably do, put a space and then a number after that letter E. Okay. Sitting that one down, this is the one, and I believe Karen named these. Barb agrees, that one was upside down. She calls this print the fussy cut. So let's take a look. I'm gonna turn this. We're gonna play flip the fabric. Look at this. And you know what? For those of you who are telling me it's upside down, it very well could be. There's little butterflies are in fact upside down. Let's turn it the other way. Look at this. So it's kind of a stripe, right? It repeats and it looks kind of like a stripe, but it also kind of looks like like a really fancy kind of fleur-de-lis sort of thing. But we've got the butterfly, the florals in all of the fun colors. It's a white background. Oh my goodness. So can you imagine? So for those of you who do EPP, oh, that just occurred to me. For those of you who do English paper piecing, could you imagine how much fun it would be to fussy cut this and do your little hexies? Oh my gosh. Love, love, love. This is Gypsy. Comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter F. If you want more than one, just put a space and then a number after that letter F. And then there comes a time too when I can't just tell you, you know what, this one's my favorite, this one's my favorite. I can't. For this particular line, I cannot pick one favorite. I can't, because I think this is awesome. Oh my goodness. Now this is not a border stripe, as you can see, but the medallions that we saw in the panel, like the one that is hanging out back behind me, is in this print. Let's get it close. And it's kind of all over. So we do have a black background. Yes, we're going to see it in the white here in just a second. But look at those details. Look, those are the ones that make me think of grapes. And then we've got these little medallions. There's our little butterfly friend. I wonder if our ladybug friend is on here. Oh my God. And again, every time, yes, I see it. I lost it. There it is. There it is. Look, 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 look. Look at that teeny tiny little ladybug right there in the middle. Every time I look, I see something different. So this could also be a really fun border. Even if you wanted to just leave this as a convenience cloth, maybe build out something bright just a little bit to brighten it up and then put this. Oh, or for those of you who are my purse people, if you're a bag lady, if you love making tote bags, oh my gosh, how pretty would this be in a purse? If you'd like a yard of the medallions on the black background, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter G. If you want more than one, put a space and then a number after that letter G. Now there are 10 pieces to the collection. I got them all. I got them all. And Lori, I will explain my boo-boo when we get to the very end. This is the same medallion on the white background. Which one do you like better? They just kind of look a little different, don't they? Hence the term, the Jen-ism, same but different. So let's get it closer, because truly, every time you look at it, you're going to see something different. Take a look at those medallions on the white background with the flowers just kind of spinning all around. You remember, right? Those little toys that we used to play with, the kaleidoscopes that had the mirrors inside and you had little beads or whatever, and you turn it and it just makes all of this pretty. That's what this is. Lori says she loves both. Me too. And again, every time I see it, I see something different. I think these are fantastic. If you'd like a yard of the medallions on the white background, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter H. Okay, then. And for those of you who have been with me for a while, you know that I love bright colors on a dark background. This one makes me so happy. That's probably part of the reason that this line in general makes me happy. I think it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So this is a black background. I'm going to get it closer. Remember, the colors fade just a little bit when I get it closer to the camera, but I want you to see all of the florals, all of the little butterflies. There's the little things that I think look like grapes. They're probably those grape hyacinths, aren't they? Look at me saying flower names. Yes, I'm just so fancy. And then our little tiny ladybug friends are in there. Now this is an overall print. I believe it is true. Let's go ahead and play our favorite game, shall we? I believe it is true that this one is non-directional. Do you agree? Do you agree with me that this one looks non-directional? Those little butterflies, aren't they going different directions? Now, I could be wrong. That's very true. I could be wrong. It's happened at least once in my lifetime. If you'd like a yard of the floral on the black background, and yes, there's another one, and Lori, my story's coming up, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter I. Lori says yes, she agrees that that one is non-directional. The last one in the line is same but different. The overall floral, and this is the one that has a Jen's Boo Boo story. So again, super excited. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. It was almost, 7 weeks late to arrive to me. And it surprised me because I knew it was on the way, but I didn't know exactly where it was. So it came all the way from Seattle and met me at my doorstep in Ohio. But yesterday when it arrived, and it was late afternoon, early evening, and I sat down with my computer and wanted to check it in ASAP. And I got to the last one, which was this one. And in the computer, you have to click this one, and you have to click this one, and you have to click this one, and then you have to click save, right? You have to do the same thing over and over again for all 10 bolts. But I was super excited, and I was going really quickly. I was trying to work fast. And I put this one in the system, forgot to put the number of yards, right? And if I don't put in the number of yards, it shows a big fat goose egg. It shows 0. So I did get this one yesterday. I just forgot to tell the computer how many I had. And so I realized my error this morning as I was getting ready for the live today and put it in this morning. So for a lot of you, this landed in your cart this morning and it is already on wait list. This one is already on wait list. Now, a quick glance down below, I believe in the entire line, this is the only one that I have on wait list, that it's already in carts. Every bit of the yardage that I have is in carts. If you want to put additional yardage on your wait list, I will try to get some more. If you'd like a yard of the floral on the way, comment with the word sold, type a space, and put the letter J. And that is the whole story. So there is, in fact, I need some water. There is, in fact, a little shop human behind all of the things that you see. So all of the things that you see on the website, all of the things that you see on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all of the places, all of the things that you see on the app, they all come from me. I am the wizard behind the curtain. Remember Wizard of Oz? I'm the wizard behind the curtain making all of the things. Debbie's asking a great question. Is there a black border stripe? There is not. There is not. Now, I am positive that Miss Montgomery has some plans for some of these, but there was not a black border. No, there was the white and there is the blue, and that is it for the border stripes. Now, for those of you who loved the black panel, my suggestion is the one that my Post-it note just fell down. One moment. Is this one. As it hits me in the head. My suggestion for those of you who wanted the black border is to get the medallion. And this was letter G, and there is still plenty left to be had. So again, Those of you who have been with me for a while, you know me well. I love the bright colors on the dark background. So I got a lot of this one. I think this one's really cool. So again, if you want this one for your border, because there is no black border stripe, comment with the word sold, type a space, put the letter G. That is a really good question though, Miss Debbie. Great question. So let's talk a little bit about what happens right now. And then let's talk a little bit about what happens tomorrow, because there is a change. There is a change to the schedule. And then we'll talk a little bit about Friday. So you have some really pretty things sitting in your shopping cart. Now, I am going to continue cutting this afternoon. So you can check out right now. And I will just keep cutting. Clearly, I've had a lot of coffee. I am ready to go. You do have 12 hours in which to check out, but I'm going to be standing there with my rotary cutter all afternoon. If you check out sooner rather than later, I'll just keep on going because I'm caffeinated today for sure. Local friends, I will be at our Panera in Centerville this Friday from 2 to 4 in the afternoon. Out-of-town friends, shipping is $10 per week unless your order is 120 or more, and then it ships for free. So I am canceling tomorrow's live. Between the family things that I had on the calendar, plus cutting, because this one, the arrival surprised me. It did. Plus, there was Kimberbell over the weekend. So I'm going to cancel the live for tomorrow. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going to be working in the background. Still planning to do our little live chit chat, and that will be Friday at noon. I think Friday at noon on my YouTube channel. So I moved that live chat just like Karen moved hers over there because that way it stays there. So that is the plan, noon on Friday. We'll just hope and pray that everything works the way it is supposed to. So thank you for being with me here on this Wednesday. I hope you enjoy it. You can check out now, and I can cut away this afternoon, and I will see you noon on Friday on YouTube. Thank you for spending some time with me between now and Friday. Go wash your hands and sew something.